Was this something of a surprise, given that President Trump walked away from those talks with North Korea and Hanoi? But this is still something of a concession to Pyongyang.
Yeah, this has been a long-standing demand by the North Korean leader, Kim, that the South Korea and the U.S. give up these annual military exercises. So this is definitely the U.S. trying to ease tensions, if you will, with North Korea just days after that summit collapsed, that they left without an agreement. They said these will be replaced by some more limited, modified exercises that they're calling alliance, but they'll be much less and much less significant than the kinds of exercises they've had in the past. Now, interestingly, President Trump mentioned in his press conference after that summit ended that he was not a fan of spending more money on these exercises. He questioned the wisdom of going ahead with them more from a cost standpoint. He was saying it was costing a great deal. That's been a longstanding concern he's had, criticism he's had of both, funding military exercises with South Korea. So that may be part of it as well. But this is certainly a bid by the U.S. to try to ramp down any tensions.
Jodi, meantime, back in Washington, D.C., the Democrats are ramping up their probes, as promised, involving President Trump. There are a lot. What's the latest?
Yeah, so the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, Democrat, as the Democrats control the U.S. House of Representatives now, Jerrold Nadler, is saying that he's going to issue subpoenas and requests for documents to more than 60 people as he seeks to widen these investigations of President Trump and his dealings. He says he's looking into things like possible allegations of obstruction of justice and other related kinds of things. As you know, last week, Michael Cohen, the president's former lawyer, made some very dramatic and potentially damning allegations against the president, including saying things like he had basically done some things while in office, signed those checks for hush money to Stormy Daniels, who Mr. Cohen said that happened while he was in office. So Mr. Nadler and the Democrats in charge of the U.S. House of Representatives are now going to really widen their investigation. As promised, when they took over the House of Representatives, they said this is just the kind of thing they would be doing. So we can expect a lot more hearings and really investigation into the president, including things he did while a candidate and potentially allegations of things he did while a sitting president.